Daytona humidity, so it can we back off, and I think we'll be good to go for the rest of the race.
So you guys, you've been very aggressive all night long. Talk to us about how important and why it's so important to block the way you guys have had to do all night.
Well, you know, if you do it right every single time, I still in the lead right now, but I just kind of messed up there once I got there. I just maybe got a little too excited about how I got there, but me and Derek will go back to work and shake out this restart and hopefully get back in control of this thing for the final 13 laps that we'll have here, 11 if we get back green.
So you've had a little bit of damage throughout the night. Your car's good. You've gotten yourself back in the lead lap, obviously battling for the lead. You feel like no damage to your car. You're still fast enough to win this race?
I think so. It seems like every time I wreck this car or run it into something, I seem to be pretty good on super speedways in the Xfinity Series. Must be something to it.
Well, buddy, I know they're going to fire the engines up. Good luck, man.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of this one. It's gonna be interesting.
We agree 100%. It is going to be
interesting.
Let's go down to Kelly.
Michael Annette now out of the care center. Glad
Hey,
to see
that
you're
said something
okay.
about my
All right,
connection's
so
not private. Hackers may be trying to steal my information.
You were right at the front of that crash.
I sent you the wrong one.
I got hit from behind, but you know, just there's so many blocks being thrown out there. You check up for it, and the guy behind you doesn't know it's happening, and you just can't check up in time. It's just an accordion deal. So it's a shame. These guys work their tails off on this.
Not showing me any videos.
They got
showing me your channel, but it's not showing me any live videos.
Strong. It was definitely a lot more eventful Daytona than February, but it was a lot of fun while we were out there. Just a shame that we didn't get a race.
Showing me a list of your videos.
Shot at it.
More eventful than perhaps you were expecting because it was pretty hairy from the get-go.
Yeah, we knew it was gonna be like that. You know, we don't do very good sitting around waiting for stuff, and then you know the cooler temperature is giving us more grip.
You said it as private?
Just really aggressive. It's amazing.
That's
how
probably why.
change lanes and stop the runs, but just unfortunate. You know, can't thank Pilot Flying J enough for everything they do, and a really cool paint scheme for the 4th of July weekend, but just a shame, like I said, a shame we didn't get a shot at it.
Michael, thank you. Dave?
Standing by with Cole Custer, and good to see him walk out of the
listed as Debbie Does Dallas or something. You've only got 9 subscribers.
Man, what happened?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Surely one of those 9 people aren't gonna.
It's just speedway racing. It sucks. I've just never been good at it. I guess I always get caught up in the wrecks, but I don't know. I can't thank Jacob companies enough for coming on our car for this race, and I don't know. It was a tough day. Just wasn't able to find the front, and
Cole Custer, Russ.
By the second I saw daylight, it was just the one car sitting in front of me. So
sound good.
We'll go to Kentucky and see what we can do.
Yeah, how do you process that? Because obviously you know it's happening. You're hearing from your spotter, but what are you doing?
I mean, I was just trying to hold my lane, and I couldn't see anything, so I just, kept kind of going straight. And by the time everything kind of cleared up, the one car was sitting right in front of me. So, just part of it, I guess.
Glad you're okay. Big hit. Cole Custer.
And Cole Custer he's not had very good luck on super speedways, not much success on super speedways, trying to get better at it. And these are the kind of nights that just knocks your confidence out of you, right? We've seen how fast he is on mile and a half, on short tracks. This is the thing that's left in the bucket to try to figure out how to get better on.
So that one is totally for Zach Lehman right there.
You guys are going to have a lot to talk about on Monday.
That's nasty.
NASCAR America, 5 o'clock, and always enjoy listening to you guys' insight as to what took place during the week.
We ain't done wrecking shit.
Motor Mouth, that's always fun. Tuesdays.
Damn right.
The Dale Jr.
Hell, they talking to Dale Jr.
Always.
You know they ain't done wrecking shit.
On NASCAR America. Motor Mouth, Almirola will be joining.
Are you talking about sending somebody to jail or something there?
Oh, I've missed the best announcer in NASCAR.
Wednesday.
Rick Allen
Jr.
Yeah.
Have you got an interesting character that'll be a part of the Dale Jr. download this week?
I do. I got a guy by the name of Gary Ballou, who by many people, one being Mark Martin, is considered one of the greatest race car drivers that he raced against. Dominated short track scene up and down the East Coast, Florida, North Carolina, up in the dirt modifieds up north in the 70s. Started racing in the Cup Series in the early 80s, but was convicted of trafficking marijuana from the Bahamas and sent to jail. He got out of jail after many years, got back to racing again, won the All-Pro Championship, won a lot of races, some big races in his career, and then was caught again trafficking drugs. And
caught again.
We're going to talk about his story. He comes on the show. I read his book. Really interesting to learn about his past and his history. He comes on the show and talks about it this week.
Can't wait to tune in for that. Again, 5 o'clock on Tuesday for the Dale Jr. Download. And let's listen into the 2 radio while a little bit of work still being done on pit road.
Info, you're doing great, man. You're the spotter, #1 spotter. So, yeah, I just...
Who's John Hunter Nemechek driving for now?
GMS.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Do your job. You're doing a hell of a job, buddy.
Appreciate it, sir. Hopefully we'll get 13 more laps and you'll be saying the same thing.
Burton, that's a pretty cool voice to be hearing on your radio, isn't it?
So that's Nervous Richard. So Richard Childers. So what happens is Richard Childers talks to you one of 2 things. Either you're doing really, really good or really, really bad. That's when you hear from Richard. So late in the race when he calls in and talks to you, he's just trying to get those nerves worked out. He is a big Tyler Reddick fan, loves what he does on the racetrack, and wants to try to keep him in his company, I know.
Well, if that's a nervous Richard Childress, I wonder where a nervous Matt Collig is, because Collig Racing, we've talked about it all weekend long, right? This organization has never won a race.
Pop going to fire one of his grandsons and hire Tyler Reddick full time.
This race a year ago.
Pop can still start another
Matt
team.
Collig tells Chris Rice, the president of the organization, listen,
he's only got 2.
I want a trophy. How can we get a trophy?